Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to talk to you about fruit. I want to talk to you about real food. I want to talk to you about which foods and which fruits you need to eat when you want your body to detoxify and why. I see a lot of confusion out there. I get a lot of questions about fat, about what type of fruits. Do I eat that? Do I eat this? So I want to address this for you. So I'm coming to you from Florida at this time where there's a lot of ripe, amazing fruits. I'm Hilde Larsen. I'm a health and mindset coach. I'm a detox specialist, an author, a speaker. Most of all, I'm a life enthusiast, and I hope that you are too. And I'm thinking, if you're watching this video, at least you're a health enthusiast, or you're coming from a place of pain and you want to feel better, or you're educating yourself because you want to reach the top of the mountain. And that's what we're talking about, my friends. We're talking about top of the mountain because we want optimal health in a world where we're bombarded with toxins from every direction. It's not only about food, my friends. It's about our mindset, our thoughts, our toxic thoughts. It's about the Wi-Fi, the electricity. It's about chemtrails. It's about pesticides and herbicides. It's all around us. So to be able to cleanse, we really need to step it up. It isn't enough anymore like it was before. You know, we have grandma and grandpa living off the land. Everything was organic back then. They weren't spraying anything. And they were sparingly eating. They were having dairy and meat, maybe on Sundays. They were mostly living off vegetables and fruits, and always short traveled, always in season. That's a big difference from what we're doing right now. So the reason this topic comes up at all is kind of crazy. Someone had to guide us, and after living, through all that crap that I lived through, after having been diagnosed with severe rheumatoid arthritis, walked it for years, took all the medication for years, was bedridden in so much pain. You won't even believe how much pain it's possible to be in, or sadly, maybe you are. We need to go back to where we came from, to nature, and look at what food we're designed to eat. What is it? Fruits and vegetables. And believe me, mostly fruits. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how we need to step it up to let the body start the healing mechanism, which always starts with cleansing. Why? Because we're so filled up with crap that our troubles are not really from the lack of nutrition, in my experience. It's from the lack of elimination. So we're not sick because we're missing anything. To simplify, it's more in the elimination side of the story, meaning we're so full of shit, nothing's working. Because when you're full of shit, meaning lymphatic waste, metabolic waste, cellular waste, the organs and the glands are impaired. We're acidifying our body. We're getting stagnant lymphatically. And when you can't get those acids out, cells burn. Glands get weakened. They can't do their job anymore. They can't send the signals, produce the hormones, the enzymes, the process that they're supposed to do. We're not supposed to thrive because of eating every single vitamin and mineral. We've been told to look outside for every part of what we think we're made of. We have a body that creates almost everything. All we need is clean, high vibrational foods, and the body will take care of the rest. But first we need to get there. First we need to get the body to start eliminating and to start processing all those toxins, clean everything out, starting with the GI tract, getting the kidneys to filter. Yes, the kidneys filter out lymphatic waste. Very important. In Tai Chi, the kidneys are believed to hold the energy, our life energy, our Qi force. Such important organs that we never talk about. What is impairing the kidneys the most, you might ask? Protein, protein, protein. First of all, of course, the animal source protein, which the body cannot even utilize. We have to break it down to try to find the amino acids that we need to build our own tissue. Amino acids are building blocks. Protein from an animal isn't. It is the finished product of what that animal have been building. We need to build our own. Eating animal products this is just from the standpoint of protein. It's like eating the whole brick wall when all you need is the bricks. So your body have to clean every brick, get rid of all the mortar, and that's the kidney's job, getting rid of all that residue. Very impairing, very straining for the kidneys. Now, if you go to the plant kingdom, you'll eat those amino acids, those bricks, readily available for us to build the new wall, the wall that we need. So never fear that you're going to miss anything from eating fruits and vegetables. Not even lipids. From eating a diet high in fruits, you will eat more omega-3 than omega-6. I know this is controversial, but check it out. Check it out. And a diet high in lipids will never let your body detoxify on a cellular level. And detoxification leads to regeneration. Detoxification leads to hydration. Drinking water doesn't lead to hydration. Detoxification does. Getting the shit between the cells out. Getting the shit within the cells out so that they can hydrate interstitially will leave you hydrated. If you drink a lot of water or feel you need a lot of water, it's just a sign that you're really dehydrated. When you're hydrated on the cellular level, you don't need that much liquid. Plus, if you have a diet high in fruits, what do you think that's going to be about? Yeah, high in liquid. So you're going to hydrate with the most pure, distilled, electrified water there is, made for human consumption. So, okay, to the topic of this video, the difference between the fruits and when it comes to detoxification, the different levels. So if you're coming from a standard diet, meaning you're still on the meat and the eggs and the dairy and the grains, this is where you start. You start eliminating everything that comes from an animal kingdom. Now you step up to eliminating all gluten, then all grains, then everything processed, then everything cooked, and then you're left with what we call raw food. Now, a lot of people will experience detoxification just from eating raw food, just because they're stepping away from all the toxins that they used to take in, so the body, to some level, can start cleansing. It is not what you're eating, it's what you're not eating. Okay, so it's not about you eating nuts or seeds or that avocado or that orange that is helping your body heal. It's what you're not eating, what you're stepping away from. What you're putting in is simply food. Now, as long as we stay on the fats, first of all, nuts and seeds are really hard to digest for the human body. That is why we need to soak them. They have enzyme inhibitors on them, meaning nature made them so that we would not be able to digest them. We're supposed to eat the fruits. If there's a seed in there, we're supposed to poop it out or throw it away so that the plant can multiply, seed itself, and we have more trees bearing fruit. So that's nature just talking to us. And if that isn't a message good enough, then I don't know. That's what I listen to. And if you really step into eating pure food, you'll notice nuts and seeds heavy on your digestion. So from that alone, step away. Now the thing is this, the lighter you eat, meaning the less burden on the digestive system, the more you will be able to detoxify. The more the body will choose to cleanse. That's the interesting way to look at it. Because we're not forcing the body to do anything here. We're just simply stepping away and the body's stepping up. And it's simply saying, yay, I can do this. I can finally get to it. There's so much crap here, so much I want to fix, so many little things I want to just repair. Oh, there's something going on with the knee, with the neck, with the stomach. I'm going to get to it now. Just stop bombarding me with all of this crap that I need to spend 80% of my energy to digest, to get rid of, to look through, to see if I can find anything I can use, or if it's all crap. Now, if you're feeding your body a high vibrational diet like fruits and vegetables, say you take away the nuts and seeds, just for the digestion part, now you're left with maybe coconut meat and avocado, which is great. You know, avocado is a fruit. So why would I say, which I'm going to say, that if you want your body to detoxify, step away from all the fats even. Go with the high vibrational, high water rich fruits and leave the fats. You could see someone, this is a clue, pre-diabetic or a diabetic too, go on all fruit, and you think, oh, too much sugar. No. You pair that with fat, trouble. You go to breads, trouble. Too much vegetables, trouble. The thing is, we're talking about low adrenals here. And when the adrenals are low, we are not metabolizing sugar. Okay? So what happens? If you eat fat and you eat sugar, even amazing sugar that every cell in your body needs from fruit, that sugar is not going to get to your cells because of the fat. So you should never mix fruit and anything fat, not even an avocado or the meat from a coconut. Lipids in a concentrated form does not go together with sugar in the body. Again, telling us when the body goes into repair mode, it needs a clean slate. No interference of anything that's going to slow down the process. So you will notice that if you want your body to really dig in and to start letting go of everything that's in there that you don't want, you need to let go of everything fatty. Avocados, coconuts needs to go. Stick with the high water fruits. Fruits in general, you could do that. You could even have some greens, but let them be the leafy greens, the tender leafy greens. Vegetables like carrots, onions, broccoli, cauliflower, we do not mix with fruit. They have two different processes of digestion. And the vegetables will slow down the healing or detoxification process because of that. Now, why do I still say the leafy greens? It seems that they don't interfere in the same way. And I'm not talking about kale or any type of cabbage. I'm talking about tender leafy green peas. Okay? So, I hope I'm not boring you with this, but so many people have been asking me, how do I go about this? So now, you're understanding more that you need to stick to the fruits, only to the fruits, tender leafy greens, if you want your body to detoxify. Depending on how much crap is in there, this could be a crazy ride. So you got to do it slow, you got to talk to a specialist, have someone coach you, join a group, whatever you need, because you got to remember, this is all about you and your eliminative organs. How much can you get out? How much crap is your body able to get rid of? Because once the body starts getting rid of all those acids, they will start circulating your system. And if they can't get out through your lungs, your skin, your kidney, your bowels, you'll feel crappy. And it's not going to be good for you. Because any overburden is an overburden. So slow and steady, slow and steady. Now, about the different types of fruits. Here's the thing. Watermelon, grapes, the dark grapes, and the citruses are the most astringent fruits that we have. So astringent means pulling to the lymph system. So the more you go towards those fruits, the more you will cleanse. And you'll feel that. Lemons being way up there. more astringent than an orange. And yes, lemons are very alkalizing for the body, although acidic in nature. They leave an alkaline ash. Now, then you have the more grounding fruits, which are more nurturing, like bananas, papaya, mamey, some of the soursop or heavier fruit, durian. They will not let you detoxify on that high level, and you'll notice the difference. Then you have the sub-acid fruits in between, like the apples and the pears. And they're great for digestion. They're high in fiber. But again, a lot to digest. Mangoes, right in between there. High water, high fiber, very healing. Now, what about juicing? People ask, what about juicing? Is that a next level or no? Yes and no. Depending on where you are on your journey, depending on your eliminative organs. And no, juicing is not natural. But you know what? Neither is being sick. So sometimes we just need to step it up because we need to step back. And we need to let the digestion rest. So for someone that have a lot of digestive issues, that has trouble digesting food, might even have trouble digesting fruits in the beginning, even though they are the lightest for the body to digest. So if you're one of them, yes, you could try juicing. But again, step up and join a group, join a challenge, ask, for help, just so you do it right. But once you let that body rest and you're not bombarding it with any crap anymore, you'll feel it. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe all this was in me. And it keeps coming out and coming out and coming out, and you feel like crap, and it's gonna take time, but then, poof, your cells are singing. And that's when you know what to eat. That's when you don't have to go after this anymore. Because you won't want to put anything in your body that makes you feel less than amazing when you feel amazing. Okay, so you can go to juicing, which is going to be great. Some people go to water fasting. I'm a big dry faster, which is a completely different video. But this was just to give you an introduction of the why and the how with the fruits. I am a very great lover and promoter of the citruses. I mean, they take us through winter. There's, season all winter long. I call them, sunshine. They're orange, they're high water, they're astringent, and they're so nurturing. And this is a kind of a cool story, because for some, and it might be you, the acidic fruits, which is the citruses, can be very, almost too much for an acidic body. Not only in the sense that a lot of toxins are going to be released, but it's going to pull on your intestines. So if you've been sensitive, going through a lot of crap down there, it might be too much. Me, this is the story. For the longest time, I thought I couldn't do oranges. It's like, oh no, I can't do oranges. They're too acidic for me. Like, I'm different. Like a lot of you think out there. We have different bodies. We need different things. That's a lot of bullcrap. We don't have different bodies. We don't need different things. We're at different stages at our health. We have different shit going on in our body with our health. That's the difference. We're made exactly the same. We're just different for our weaknesses. So, meaning, once we work through those differences, we are exactly the same. And we thrive on the exact same diet as every other species on this planet. They eat the same. So, me and the oranges. I could not even have one orange in a green juice without getting a stomach ache. It was too much for my sensitive, all damaged, not functioning digestion. I had ulcers for years, and I know this is a lot of you. As I went through my cleansing process and pulled out, diligence, never going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen over 2 nights, 3 nights, 5 nights, 10 nights. It could take a long time. but it's the only way if you want to feel amazing. Now, going from there to thriving, going through close to 20 oranges a day, and I have for several, 3-4 years now. I couldn't even think of a more nurturing fruit for me than the orange, the acidic orange. Building on the orange. So you see, what you put in that you believe is the cleanser, it's just helping you regulate when you get out of the way. Then it starts rebuilding you. The same thing. Because it's not what you put in that actually does it. It's the body. Did you know that an orange will actually bring in the calcium and the cofactors that the body needs to absorb and utilize that calcium? That to me means that it's working on your thyroid. It's working on your glands. Because that's where the utilization and absorption comes from. So, I hope you enjoyed this little talk about the different fruits and how, to get on the wagon. Because wherever you are right now, you can always step it up to another level. Because we're so different in our weaknesses. But we have one thing in common. We have the choice. We have the choice. We have the possibility. We have the ability. We're worthy. Because we're all amazing beings. And we're all, we all deserve health. And there's no excuse. I am a health and mindset coach. You know what like 80-90% of my work is with my clients? Mindset. That's what it's like. It's a mindset. It's all in your head. What to do is easy. Doing it isn't, because we're self-sabotaging ourselves. We have so many reasons not to. There should be one reason above all reasons. You deserving to feel amazing. So if you want to learn more, click through the other videos. Or if you want to know more about me, go to inspiredbyhilde.com, sign up for an initial session. We'll have so much fun. I'll go through your eyes, I'll go through your history. We'll get on the same page, we'll get you going, we'll get you feeling amazing. That's one way to do it. I have a SoundCloud, Inspired by Hilde, where you can listen to all of my talks there. I mean, there's so many ways to connect. And I want to know how you're doing. Okay? So we'll talk soon. I love you. Bye for now.